And we're back to episode 26. Because
no, it's 7.
No, it's 26.
No, it's 7.
Dog, I looked at the... I don't have my phone. Where's it?
Is
oh,
it?
it's right here. I swear I looked at the YouTube channel. Damn it, it's 27. God damn it.
I edit.
Damn it. Oh yeah, that's right. I should have known it was 26. You didn't give 26 a title.
I didn't know what to do, and I was like, you know what? I'll just go back and do it again.
You didn't put the picture on it either. You gotta put the picture.
I was editing my other episode.
Wow.
No.
Jose does not think this is a priority. You heard it first. Anyway, welcome back to Uncut, Unoriginal. I'm Demetrius, and
Oscar.
yeah, we replaced Jose with Oscar. I need to ask Joel if he wants to next weekend if he wants to come and hop on. I told Blake he was welcome to do it like whenever if he wanted to. He's like really? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, tell him I keep offering.
I was like, I don't know what to talk about, but you can talk about anything really. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we don't really have necessarily anything specific to talk about today. We were both bad and didn't come up with a.
Well, it's not bad. It's original. And
I mean, I guess that's true. Normally, we try to have like at least one or two ideas going into it, but life is life, and
yeah.
Lucky for us, something happened today that we can't talk about.
Yeah, if you guys.
Well, I should say lucky for us because I'm not Mexican.
Just listen, watch the news or whatever.
Well, it'd be Mexican news because I don't think it's on American news.
Well, I was going to say global news.
Okay, I'll say that because I was scrolling through Facebook and
5
Instagram.
News posted it today.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, because Northwest Arkansas has a big Hispanic population.
Not even that, because the U.S. government they announced all the embassies to close and stuff like that in Mexico.
Mm.
I guess to start with the topic, at Mexico today in the morning, one of the main cartel leaders got killed and government, put in quotation marks,
yeah,
government operations. And then as far as in the morning, even now, people are burning places, houses, churches,
yep,
cars, and stuff like that.
Well, we should say people because it's not people doing it; it's the cartel.
But
it isn't just like regular people doing it.
Yeah, the cartels are burning, just not even where he's from, like throughout Mexico.
Yeah,
all the places are
kind of under lockdown.
Yeah, like my parents were there where they lived. 3, 4 in the afternoon, I called them and they had already everything shut down. There's no school, stuff like that.
I mean, that's smart though.
Yeah,
because like you don't want your kids going.
Well,
out
yeah,
because you showed me pictures of it, and the pictures.
The only
rough.
thing that sucks is that. I mean, I don't want to say Mexico's poor.
It's poor.
But it's hard to find a job and get money.
But it's not. I'm like you can say it's poor, not be like, man, Mexico's broke as shit. I mean, it's just overall a poor country.
Yeah, because it's hard for people to find jobs.
Yeah, because the people who have the money are corrupt.
Yeah,
it isn't the average person who's got all the money.
So,
well, and like you said, Mexico isn't like here where like there's a lot of places that are open like super super late. Like once it gets to like a certain time, everybody kind of just closes shop because they're all like family owned and stuff like that. So like once it gets past like what 8, 9 o'clock, you're kind of just SOL. Yeah,
and that's like pharmacies. Because I mean, it's
I mean, not other than like hospitals and pharmacies and stuff like that. But like, you can't go get like a taco at your normal taco place at like 10 o'clock at night or something.
I mean, I guess in some places you can, but like some that is more dangerous. I guess.
Yeah, I'm not running that risk. Hell no.
Well, no.
But he puts the government in quotes like it was a government operation because it was almost certainly intel given to the government by the rival cartels. Yeah. But in order for them to play it smart, you just say the government does it, so that the cartel whose leader who's one of the higher ups that they killed goes after the government, so the rival cartels. Problem being though, and him and I were talking about this, you shouldn't necessarily like kill a higher up because you're just going to make a power vacuum, and then everybody below him is just going to want to take over that spot, and it's just going to cause a lot of violence because you're going to have a bunch of infighting. Because some of the that like burning and stuff like that could just be. Like, some of it's probably them being upset about it, but some of it also might just be people trying to, like, move in on his turf and such.
I mean, yeah, because I don't know where they... Because, like, where I'm from, where, like, it's always, like, a fight between different cartels because it's, like, the sand there or the soil is so, like, how do you say it?
Rich?
Like, yeah, it's so rich.
Like you can grow stuff there?
Yeah, you can grow like stuff in like.
So is it like a borderline? Like it sits in between two rival cartels?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much.
Who's it between?
Not really. It's just like if they want it, they're gonna try to take it from.
Oh, okay. So it's just tug of war.
Yeah.
Who are the two main ones that?
Them.
The Sinaloa? Or is it two different ones?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sinaloa is one of them.
Yeah, and then the one that he was from is, I mean, his name is, mentions what his AKA is, his alias. What's it called? New Generation of Jalisco, something like that.
That is a stupid fucking gang.
Because the first, like, the cartel leader, like, because, like, the main boss, like, in the 90s or whatever, he was the Jalisco cartel. Uh-huh. So them,
so
like,
did he break off?
They broke off a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because all the cartels that are there now was run by one guy.
Yeah, that much I did know.
So the ones now is just like the new generation because
Gotcha.
they don't want to deal with their old partners or something like that.
This is why I'm never going to Mexico. I don't want to die. And I don't mean that in like a like a racist kind of way, but like
no, because I mean
it's not a good time to be a tourist in Mexico. It's not a good time to be a Mexican in Mexico necessarily, but it's not a good time to be a tourist.
Because I mean you know what my situation is now.
Yeah.
And I told my mom that I want to go, but she doesn't want me to because it's worse over there.
Well, because you also run the risk of like you're like able-bodied. So what if they try to like take you? You know what I mean?
Well, that's what she said. She was like, because nobody is gonna know you here.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna, like,
you don't have any kind of like you can't just be like, oh, my dad's Jose, my mom's Maria, and they'd be like, okay, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be it could be anybody there. And like you said, you didn't grow up there, so you don't have like the.
Like where everything's at.
Yeah, and you don't have like people to speak up for you. You know what I mean?
That's what
like they might know your family, but they don't know you specifically. And I'm not gonna lie, I think if it really comes down to it, they just don't care. So if they want you, they're getting you. But it
just sucks that like.
And you said this happened this morning. What's crazy is I didn't see anything on the news about that.
I didn't either. I was just scrolling TikTok because I was making the food right. And I was scrolling TikTok and I just seen a bunch of like. Mexico's like on fire and shit like that. I'm like, what the hell happened? And then on the news, because on TikTok you can't use like the word, the K word.
Kill?
Yeah. Neither can't use that on YouTube either.
Sorry, I didn't know.
The unalive word.
Yeah, the Minecraft not being alive, the oofing.
Yeah. But they used a different word that I didn't know in Spanish, so I looked it up and I'm like. Because I knew who the person was because it said that word, and then it mentioned. I'm like, I looked it up.
Was it like a different word for like the K word?
Yeah.
Massacred?
No, it's Spanish.
What's the word in Spanish?
I can't even think about it, bro. Hold on.
I was gonna say because, I mean,
abducted. I don't know. I can't even say it.
Abducted?
No,
that's not okay. That's not. Well, it's in Spanish, obviously. I know the word isn't abducted in Spanish. I'm just saying, like the translation, obviously.
Bro, it's so like there's like this stream just now popped up. 31,000 people watching it because I
wonder what Mexico's stock prices are looking like right now. I'm sure it's got to be interesting. Yeah, but if you hadn't said anything when I got here earlier, I would have never known. What are they saying? Just more of the same stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure that, I mean, generally speaking, have they...
I guess U.S. people also helped. Like the DEA, pretty much.
Why the DEA? I figured it'd be like the CIA, like, going out there. Huh. Oh, well. I mean, not oh well that it happens, but like I'm saying, like oh well. I mean, like you play dumb games, you win dumb prizes.
That's what I told my mom because she's like, oh, it's sad that he died. I'm like, nobody told him to live that life.
Exactly.
I mean, she didn't mean it like she's sad for him.
Yeah, it's just somebody died, and she said that somebody died. Yeah, I get that. Like, yes, I don't think that it's cool that somebody died. I don't believe in just killing, but like that's like it's like when a rapper is like talks about that stuff and then like dies in that way, and you're kind of like, well, like what did you expect? You know what I mean? Like I don't think he thought he was going to die of old age. Because I don't think any cartel member thinks that that's how they go. I don't think El Chapo thought he was going to go.
I looked him up, and then I seen that. I'm like, oh.
Sammy? Okay.
I'm like, damn. Apparently, he's been in the there's been since the 90s. Like, I mean, obviously as a kid. Like,
so did they like track him down?
I guess I don't know.
Was it like a raid?
Story.
Okay,
because the news don't even know. I mean, the cops aren't going to just like,
yeah, I got you. Okay. Well, but I figured like at least the government would at least tell the news, like,
because the one I was watching said that he was hiding up in the mountains. So they've obviously have gotten a tip from like somebody.
Yeah, somebody gave him up. I just want to know if he was like hiding like in plain sight the whole time and everybody was just cool with it, or if he was actually in like legit hiding and then somebody spotted him and then just said, hey, I can get some, I can give you this information if you give me something in return. Because I'm sure the tip off of where he was at probably led to a little bit of heat getting taken off of some other group that I'm sure had quite a bit of heat on them, considering how big the cartel problem is in Mexico.
Yeah, it bothers me so much that the government doesn't like do anything because they're so corrupt that I mean, obviously, if somebody threatens your family or your life, you're obviously going to.
I'll say this: I think at this point, it's gotten so bad. What can the government do now? You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, because it's been here. Let me look it up before you.
Because it's been as long as I've known, like about Mexico generally, it's been like they've always had problems with the cartels. And if it's just not, if they just let the problem grow and grow and grow, at some point you kind of just have to sit back and be like, well, what can I do?
So the first leader that was like the boss of everybody, he was active from 1978, which is a year before my dad was born, to 1989.
So it's just been nonstop from 1970s. Well, it was probably going before that, but it wasn't conglomerated
as much as it is now.
Gotcha.
Because I'm pretty sure, what's it called? Pablo Escobar was not way before, but like before these years.
Well, you know how some of the other drugs came into Mexico. They come in from here to Mexico.
And the only reason he got arrested was because he's like, what's it called? He likes to be the attractor of like everybody. He wants to be known that he's.
Oh, okay. He wants the attention.
Attention. That's good. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah.
And that's what Chopper was too. Like he wanted to be known. He wanted to be like out there.
Like I feel like you can be known, but like also at the same time, maybe don't go out in public or something like that. Or if you're gonna go out in public, like make sure you're like surrounded or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I think with them killing this guy, it's gonna be so much harder going forward for them to be able to go after any of the leadership for like any of the other cartels, because now they know if they get like any kind of tip, it's kind of my ass on the chopping block. So they're just going to shore up their resources, get a whole, pull in more security than they probably already have, and just get super paranoid about it. Because it isn't paranoia if you're right. If you think the government's after you and they actually are, you're not paranoid.
Yeah, I don't know. It pisses me off that like.
Because I'm sure the president you have now is obviously not, like... I'm sure she's, to some extent, corrupt. And not to defend her or anything like that, but, like, what can she do? You know what I mean? Like, the problem is so bad at this point. And the thing with the cartels is that as soon as, shit starts not going their way, they'll just start going after the community. Is he wearing Jose's cat's wearing a fucking hoodie. I hate when pets wear clothes. Hello, cat. Yeah, so I think I don't know, you kind of have that problem here as well, though. Like in some, like, gang-ridden areas, or even, in some cases, the police. Not to get political, we'll save that for, like, episode 30. Like, the problem is just so systemic that it's hard to really, like, get into. Like, it's so enclosed, you can't really get into it and kind of, like, separate it so you can parse out where the problems are and fix it from there. It's just so bad.
Because I remember, I watched a Netflix show like Narcos and stuff like that, where some of the stories that they tell in there are like somewhat true.
I'm sure most of them are true. They're just like extra details are probably sprinkled in.
They don't use like actual names.
Yeah, and then they might do a person might not be the exact same person, or like something they did might not be exactly what they did, but that's just for the sake of TV.
And I remember when I was younger, because my dad, when they were here, he talked to my grandma, his mom, and she told him that the government was giving away like gift cards with like $500 to each person that voted for a certain president. And on the show, I'm like, oh, I remember this exactly.
Huh.
Because on the show, the cartels gave that money for that president to win.
Did your grandma get the money?
I mean, yeah, because what poor country?
No, I'm not roasting her for it. $500 is $500. Nah, it's $500 going into pesos, or was it 500 pesos?
I don't know. I don't know.
I was gonna say because if it's $500 dollars going into pesos,
because on the one they showed in the TV or the show was it was a big company that gave out like appliances, and if they ran out of the money, they just gave out vouchers for an appliance, refrigerators. I think my grandma got a TV. Yeah,
I mean, shit. If
or
it works,
washing machine, something like that. But only because of they wanted that president to win it because he was gonna.
He'll be lax in the cartels.
Yeah,
or he's in their pocket.
He's just gonna turn a blind eye.
Yeah, turn a blind eye. He's in their pocket. Yeah, that's how it goes. I mean, that's how a lot of it works here. I mean, that's how corruption works just about everywhere, to be honest. But like, the problem is with like it's so. I think people think that the problem's worse in Mexico because Mexico's so like public about it. Like it's such a known thing. Like the government is corrupt in a lot of places, but because they're either white countries or like North Korea, it isn't necessarily seen as quote unquote bad. But I think Mexico is bad. Don't get me wrong. But I just go back to what I said earlier. The problem is there isn't an easy solution to this problem because they didn't try to come up with a solution a long time ago. Yeah. They just pushed it. They kicked the can down the road, and now it's your generation's. Well, I guess the generation before you, but it'll be your generation's problem, and that should what's going to get fixed.
When it sucks that anybody who wants to go against it and wants to actually make a change
dies. Yeah.
Because there was a reporter not too long ago that she was wanting to run for a mayor in some town. Mm-hmm. No, it was a guy. I remember the picture I showed you. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Didn't they cut his head off and put it on his car?
Yeah, they cut his head off.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot you showed me
that. Yeah, because, I mean, they're so close to, like...
Cat.
You won't jump in.
My thing is, I've always found this weird, and I think the correct answer to this is because of money, but it's weird that the cartels don't try to like, I don't want to say take over the country, but like give back to the country. Like how you get people to stop trying to go after you, you get the people behind you, right? So why aren't they like spending some of that money to like, and obviously they're going to keep doing illegal shit because that's what pays. But I'm saying, why don't they use that illegal money to build some schools, to build some hospitals?
I mean, the guy that where cartel that he belongs to don't.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
The local cartel, they help with like sometimes they'll have electricity. They're like the Mr. Beast, without doing.
If Mr. Beast didn't sell chocolate, he sold drugs.
but because the Chapo, when he was running away, he went to a town where they didn't have electricity. And they worshipped him after they gave him water.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So do that for your whole country, and the government could never touch you because who's gonna go after you? The police won't, because the police's family are the regular people who love you because you've been building schools and putting money back into the community. Obviously, they're gonna keep doing illegal shit, but if you're gonna do illegal shit, at least make your country better. And I'm not saying Mexico's bad, I'm not saying Mexico's bad and America's great, because it's not, but. At least to me, it seems to me, if I was running a cartel, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be trying to make because it's not even like the government necessarily, but like you have less a risk of other cartels encroaching on your shit because the community's got your back. They're like, hey, yo, listen, I don't want to smoke with you, but you see how nice everything is here? That's because of them. And if they roll through here and they see you.
Yeah, because where my parents lived, in front of their house was like just dirt, completely dirt. And whenever cars pass out, you just like fucking.
It'd kick up a bunch of dirt.
You did like sand or whatever. And until like last year, they started paving it, so now it's like.
Startling.
Now it has like lights and stuff like that, but I'm like, where'd that money come from?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is, I think people need to like understand. I know where the money's coming from. You know where the money's coming from. Your parents know where the money's coming from. You know what I mean? Like people, like they need to stop pretending they don't know where the money's coming from. And just be realistic about it. I'm not sitting here and saying that the cartels are good, because objectively what they're doing is not good. But if they pretended to be good, or if they at least like threw some good in with the bad, the majority of them...
Turtles.
I love turtles. Oh, the baby turtles.
Yeah.
I love turtles.
He has a big ass magic turtle.
Every time, not to change subjects, but every time I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see a turtle video, I always like that shit. I wish I had a pet turtle. They're like super low-key pets. You don't have to worry about barking. They don't smell too bad. Well, they're just going to splash around a bunch. Just make sure that the water is a good temperature if you've got a turtle, and then you've got a nice little warm spot for a tortoise if you got a tortoise. But I want to be able to like live somewhere where I've got a little bit of like a backyard or something if I had a tortoise. Or if I had a garage, that's where I would I'd turn like half the garage into like a little turtle sanctuary? Not sanctuary.
No.
Cat.
Then jump in the camera.
He's gonna try to eat your Mexican food, and then he's gonna realize it's spicy as fuck. Fucking cats. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's like a problem with no solution.
And there has been solutions. It just
there isn't like a realistic solution.
I mean, no.
Because you're gonna have some people here who are gonna see that on the news. And they're going to be like, well, I think America just needs to send soldiers into Mexico. And I'm like, cool. So now our soldiers are getting killed in Mexico over some BS. Cat, you're not getting on the counter. It's a fucked up situation. Realistically, no matter how you do it. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's just...
It makes it bad also because if they need help trying to get the government off their head, they'll just call the neighbor cartels in Colombia or wherever, Brazil, to help them.
That's true. That's just so weird to me. Like, I don't know. I think part of it's like the idea of having all of that power just kind of goes to your head, and you're like, man, if no one can fuck with me. Because I imagine like say you live in Mexico. You could have like a job, like a regular job, and do your normal stuff, and get paid like low, because I know the base wage in Mexico, you don't get paid very well.
No, it's probably
compared to here.
Probably
or
$5 less.
You can work for the cartels, and you probably get paid significantly more. I'm not saying you're gonna be rich, but you're gonna get paid more than if you worked at like a mechanic shop or at like a taqueria.
Yeah, that's why most cartels are young kids.
Yeah.
Because they're like, they want to help their parents out, or they just want to make their own money.
And you go out of your way to make it look cool. He is not liking that hoodie. You might want to help him with that.
Well, I don't know why my sister... I took it off the other day when she got it, because I know you didn't like it.
I don't think cats or pets shouldn't wear clothes. Did you see that story about the monkey?
Yeah, it makes me sad.
I guess he finally made some friends.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
they stopped beating on him.
I was listening to a TikTok thing earlier that they're saying that people are mad at the wrong thing. They should be mad at the zoo instead of the monkeys.
The problem is since he was abandoned as a baby. They need somebody has to take care of him, and then once he gets to a certain age, you have to try to reintroduce him to his own kind. And it's either do it in the zoo or do it in the at least in the zoo they won't really kill him. They might fuck with him, but they're not going to try to kill him. But if they do that in the wild, they will kill him.
Oh yeah, have you seen? Well, there's a video though in that.
Oh yeah, well I mean I saw one was smacking him, but like
no.
Well, he was like
not that.
Oh,
an actual a different monkey.
Well, he was like swinging him around.
And there was a monkey obviously bigger than him. He grabbed him from the arm and was doing this, and he fully killed him. And I mean, my point was the guy recording, whoever was recording him, why?
But what are you supposed to do?
I mean, yeah, because they're stronger than you.
Well, and at the end of the day, it's just nature being nature. I saw a video of two male lions eating a gazelle carcass, and then a cub comes up and he starts trying to eat it, and then one of the male lions just grabs the little lion cub and kills him. So I mean, it's just. It sucks, or you'll see pictures of a gazelle or a wildebeest giving birth, and then a lion rolls up, and then the mother just abandons the baby.
Yeah, when I bought the because I told you about shrimp for my fish.
Mm-hmm.
My sister was like, "Oh, fish eating fish," and I was like, "What do you think they eat in the water?"
But it's not necessarily the same thing. Shrimp aren't necessarily fish. But I mean, yeah, same basic principle though. Like, killer whales will eat dolphins.
Yeah.
So I mean, killer whales will eat other whales.
I would say they're mean.
I don't think it's necessarily that they're mean. They're like bears of the water. Bears aren't necessarily mean. It's just like, but like, you're that. No one is bigger than you. You know what I mean? Like, you're the top of the food chain. Like, no one gets past you. The only thing that kills bears or kills orcas or kills tigers or kills lions are either other lions or bears or orcas or people. What is that up? I don't know.
Coda Mundi.
Huh. I don't like the ideas of the idea of zoos. Now a preserve or like what this is or like what Maya has with the birds, like a sanctuary. That's different. Yeah, I assume this is a sanctuary. I don't like zoos though.
Like all the pigs he has were eventually gonna be bacon.
Like I think a sanctuary is fine because like a lot of some animals just cannot be reintroduced into the wild. But like I don't like the idea of zoos. It's weird. It's weird to say like, hey, you're an animal, so we're just gonna take you from where you're from. Or like where your parents were from, or where your grandparents were from, and you're just gonna live here in a cage. That's like 1/1,000,000th of the size of the place you would normally run around in.
He had 2 foxes, and one of them died because, and he makes sure everything before he puts the animals in the cages, right? But I guess the hole was big enough for a frog, one of the poisonous frogs, because he lives in Florida. And
yeah. That's kind of but that's just kind of how it goes.
I mean, yeah, because a fox is like a dog. It doesn't know. Like,
it doesn't know the difference.
It's curious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure it didn't even need to like really eat it. It probably just like.
Wait, do you know which frog I'm talking about? I don't know the name of it, but it has like pores in the back, and it'll just shoot them out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an invasive frog in Florida.
Are you sure it's a frog and not a toad?
I'm sure it was toad.
Toad? Okay, I was going to say. Because frogs don't usually have anything on their back like that.
It was a toad.
Frogs usually have like poisonous skin. Or not poisonous, venomous. Nope, poison. Nope. Yeah, poison. Because venom is injected. Poison is... no, that's not right either. I'm misremembering this. It's the venom that poisons you. There we go. There we go. It's like stingrays don't have poison, stingray venom.
Yeah, it was a toad.
Cobra venom.
I mean, I see frogs to everything, so...
I mean, they're the same thing, technically. Like, all tortoises are turtles, but not all turtles are tortoises.
Oh, bro, that video that girl threw a tortoise into the lake.
I know. Every time I see that, I cringe. I'm like, congrats, he just drowned.
Yeah.
I remember one time when I was still working at McDonald's. Man, this was like back 2017, 2018 maybe. I was walking home. I must have worked overnight or something like that. Or gotten off early because it was like bright daylight outside. Anyway, I'm walking home and I see a turtle in the road. And a car does not stop for it. He just goes right over. But luckily the turtle's like right in between the tires. So he just went like right over it. I went over there. I grabbed that. I picked him up and I just walked him to the sidewalk. I was like, "Hey, listen, man. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, every time
I'm just gonna be perpendicular to where you're at into the grass, man."
Yeah, every time my dad or when they were here, we would drive play behind back roads and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And every time he'd see like a turtle or an animal just on the road, he'd just stop and put him on the side.
There's a guy I follow on. I think it's Instagram. I'm pretty sure it's Instagram. He has like a. It's like maybe like a 13. It's like 13 feet tall, maybe 10 feet tall, and like 6 feet from the front of the glass to the back of the thing. It's like a whole like mini terrarium. Like it's a little like ecosystem. He's got like some lizards, some spiders in there. Is
it the BY King?
I don't know. No, he's got hair. He doesn't really show his face, but you can see him when he comes in front. He always has his back to the camera, and he's got like long hair. But it's like a whole ecosystem in there. He'll put like ants and bugs and stuff like that. He does whole videos about like how he introduced an ant, like, and they invaded this other colony of ants. Something.
He has a frog that he saved from Asian Mart because they eat him.
Yeah.
And when he was small, now he's a fucking big ass frog. And he recently built like a bigger cage for him, and they put isopods because they'll eat the poop and shit like that. That way it'll just cycle itself.
I thought the cat was on the counter, but he's on the trash can. I was about to say, dog, you are trying to kill.
You're not sitting up there. He probably smells like the food and shit. But
I think it'd be cool to have it's one of those things like don't get an animal unless you can take care of it. Like I would never want to get like a frog or a lizard or something if I could not give it like
Yeah,
something similar to like a really good life. And if I was gonna get a lizard, I'd want to get something small, but like with a big enclosure. You know,
I've always liked fish. I don't know if like I ever told you.
I've just never been a fish guy.
Like ever since I was a kid, my dad would try to keep fish alive for me, but it was hard because he doesn't really dig fish, and it's hard to, and my mom's like, "Oh, you still have them? They're still alive." I'm like, "Yeah, you just gotta take care of like, the water."
Well, a lot of times, just moving them from like, say, you go fishing in the lake or something, just moving them from like the lake to like a fish tank puts them under so much stress that they just can't cope with it. And they just
that's why I have like it's like medicine for fish is what I call it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I mean, I guess it is. And it helps them relax. It's like weed. It'll help them relax.
Yeah.
Like that. But yeah, I mean, I had a baby like the other day.
Yeah.
It was. I kept him alive for like another week though, because he was like spinning. I've seen them like.
Yeah, they lose control of their inner.
They dropped a couple of drops of medicine, and the next day he was fine. So I'm like, oh, he's good now. And then a week later, I seen him with his. I don't know if they like ate him because his eyes were popped.
I mean, it could also be like. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like a circle of life.
It was one of the babies that she hatched.
Oh, okay. So when I had a fish tank at my parents' house way back in the day, we got some frogs.
Oh,
they had laid some eggs in there, and so we got to watch them like grow from eggs to tadpoles back into smaller frogs, and we kind of let them go. Frogs are cool. I'd want frogs more than I'd want toads.
We had,
but I'd want like a tree frog, not like a pond frog, because those guys are chill. And it's a lot easier to like.
They're smaller too.
Well, it's a lot easier to have like a tank or like, especially if it's a bigger tank, not full of water, and just full of like dirt and like some logs and some some foliage with some high humidity and stuff than it is to keep track of a whole tank of water. So, I mean, it's probably more expensive, like at the beginning, but then it's just cheaper in the long run.
I mean, yeah, because like those bottles I have, they're 16 ounces. They're like $20 each.
Yeah.
But I've had them for about a year now, so because it's only like not even an ounce that it takes for a tank. So I don't even know. It's like milliliters.
Mm.
So.
Yeah, it goes. It's like something parts per milliliter or parts per million.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's part of me. There are some animals I want as pets, but I also not a huge. I don't like the idea of having pets in general. You're not climbing on the counter, cat. It's just, I don't know, it's so weird.
Like, you gotta clean up and all that.
It's not even that. It's just, I feel like...
Speaking of which, I did a cleaning video on my fish tank. Have I told you the name?
No.
The channel?
Uh-huh.
It's like cringy, but like...
Is it Jose's Fish? No. Okay.
It's Tanktastic Fish. Clever, right?
Yeah. Shameless plug. He's plugging his other channel. Cat. He's plugging his other channel on the podcast. Wow.
It took me a while to come up with that.
And he's saying, do you plug the podcast on your YouTube channel, Jose? No.
No, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I said the name, though. I just said I have a podcast.
That's not plugging your podcasting. That's like saying, I have a girlfriend. Oh, what's her name? I have a girlfriend. Oh, cool. What's her name? Don't worry. I told you. I had a girlfriend.
Yeah. I do want to get a turtle eventually, though.
Maybe wait until you get your citizenship. Or not citizenship, but like your visa renewed before you grab get a turtle. Oh, it's a seahorse. You know, male seahorses carry the babies. Okay, that's a fact everybody knows. I was a big...
I like seahorses.
I had zoo books. I think I've said this before. I had zoo books growing up. I got the monthly subscription. That shit was cool. My favorite one was the dinosaur one. I loved that shit. I used to take them to school with me. Were they cringe? Maybe. I didn't care. I thought they were cool as shit. That was like the one thing I got to. Like Elijah used to get like wrestling magazines. I got zoo books as a kid.
I like the zoo books.
Zoo books were cool. And you learned a lot out of them. Yeah, I'll say you learned a lot from them. I had I didn't get a subscription of them, but I used to have a bunch of older
when I was
National Geographic magazines.
I like those too.
Those were fun.
When I lived with my parents, the only channels I would watch was the History Channel.
Yeah, back when it was good. And the Discovery Channel, back when it was good.
Yes, Discovery Channel, and then the Food Network. That's the only ones I would watch.
Now all three of those suck.
Yeah, they do.
Like the History Channel is just a bunch of what if aliens built the pyramids, and then the Discovery Channel is like like Ice Road Truckers and what is it, the Deadliest Catch, and then the Food Network's just. Yeah, it used to be so good because the Food Network used to have Chopped. Yes. What was it? Showdown with Bobby Flay. Iron Chef. That was a good one. What was the other one? Like How It's Made, but like the food one. I can't remember what it was called. But it was like How It's Made, but food. That shit was dope.
Yeah, I learned a bunch of like recipes that I wanted to make. Like I would write them down and shit.
There was and the woman, she was very pretty. I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but she was very pretty. But she was one of those like she was Italian. So when she said like an ingredient, she'd say like the Italian name for the ingredient.
Like her show? Or?
Yeah. I want to say her name was like Giada de Laurentiis, I think was what her name was. But she wouldn't say like bruschetta. She'd be like bruschetta. I'm like, oh my god, just shut up. Just call it bruschetta, man. I know what you mean. You know what you mean. Whose feelings are you hurt, man? Come on. Yeah. Like Chef P, he's Italian, and I never heard him. Anytime I was like, hey, can we get some mozzarella cheese? He's like, whoa, that's not how you say it. It's pronounced that. He didn't give a shit. He's like, I know what you mean. You know what you mean. Come on. I love cooking that. It's so. The problem is, who was I talking about this with? Oh, Blake. Blake and I were talking about this last week when we went on a walk. We were talking about how we cook our steaks. Like the last third of the walk, we were so fucking hungry, dude. We were talking about what we were going to get for dinner after that. I was going to get pizza that night. But then him and I were talking about steaks. And I was like, dude, I'm just going to go to Walmart and get some steak, dog. I love cooking. The problem is, like, when I come home from work, I don't have the motivation to just do it. I want to do what I want to do. Not that I don't want to cook, but, like, cooking takes time.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, even now, it took me, like, what was it, like, how 3 hours just to make one burrito?
Yeah, I'll say it took you 2-3 hours to make all that. Mm-hmm. How long did it take you to eat it?
Yeah.
That's the problem with it. And I eat slow, but even I don't like...
I feel like it would have taken less if it was only for me, but I make it for 3 people.
Well, yeah, but even still. Like, when I make, like, Hamburger Helper, and Hamburger Helper counts as cooking. I don't want to... I grew up poor, so... Hey, cat, nah. Show him the spray bottle. Come get him.
Is he looking at that?
Yeah, he's not fucking with it. Jose's cat's a little bastard. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Hamburger Helper counts as cooking. Does this even work?
You gotta press it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's like when I cook Hamburger Helper, I cook for Eric and I.
I was thinking because I know you don't want to be in videos, but I have so many ideas for like when you actually want to be in videos.
We could do a cute cooking video.
Well, that's what I was gonna say because like I know we both know what our like traditional food is for like holidays and stuff. But like,
I thought you were gonna say for like our people. What do you mean by that, Jose? Like, I'm gonna eat fried chicken?
No, for like holidays and stuff. But like, I was thinking like we each make a dish, like obviously not a big like family meal, just like a dish, and then we'll just describe like. Yeah,
I feel like we could at some like if I ever get to the point where we're on camera, we could just do a cooking like video.
I was gonna make one with this, but then like I started cooking halfway.
Yeah, you're like, oh fuck. Yeah, well, I can't start over now. No. It's like in cooking videos where like, okay, now once you've got this chicken prepared, you put it in the oven, and then they immediately pull out the cooked chicken because they had it prepared already. I can't think that far and like in advance. I would never be able to like have my own show. Elijah and I used to watch like the cooking shows, and then after the cooking show was done, we'd go to the pantry just to see what we had and be like, we can make this with this, we can make that with this. Some of them were, man, I miss Iron Chef too. Like, and when I took culinary, like on the days that we couldn't be in the kitchen because Family Consumer Science took the kitchen for, this has only happened like 2 weeks out of the year maybe. We'd watch like old Iron Chef episodes, or we'd watch like Showdown. Is it Showdown?
I like Chop, but not like to the extent everybody does. I don't like Chop.
I liked Chop back in the day, like when it first came out, because some of it was cool, like the idea of it, but like I think part of it's like you're cooking, like say, oh, you have to cook this appetizer in 20 minutes. Like, come on, I'm having to cook something with a mystery ingredient I don't know, or with mystery ingredients, because at least in Iron Chef you get one mystery ingredient, but in Chopped it's a whole basket of them, and then having to think on the fly. I think realistically they get more than like.
See, I don't know. That was one of the ideas I had. I'm like, but not like each because we probably couldn't do it. I mean, we probably could, but like we don't have.
Speak for yourself, bitch.
But like we both like do a mystery green that like one of like either Ivan or somebody gives us.
I can't have two Mexicans pick it, dog.
Because
like, they're gonna pick some fucking pepper.
No, not like both of them, just one.
Okay, I was your sister could pick one, and then like Eric could pick
but like
one.
something that we both haven't used. Yeah, like Eric or whoever, and then we'll come up with something.
I mean, every time I go to like they make steak or to like make something from, and I go to get food from Walmart, I'm always looking at stuff and being like, I can make this with this, or like I bet this would be good. Because what was I thinking of doing the other day? I can't remember what it was. I was thinking about doing something. Maybe baking something. Or cooking something on the stove, but like using like not lemon or not orange juice, but orange zest. Like when you squeeze the peel and it just pops out the peel. Like using that to like over the top of like some food, like a food of some kind. But like something you wouldn't normally put it on. But like not so that it's like overpowering, but you get that like nice hint of it. So I'm always like, every time I go to like the store, I'm always thinking of small like things here and there about what I could experiment with and stuff like that. The problem is like, I don't want to buy something, try to use it, fuck it up, or not like it, and be like, well, I just wasted all that money. Yeah. So I don't know.
Especially because we don't have that much money.
Yeah. So it's just like hit or miss. So it's that's just kind of the way it goes.
So if any of you want to sponsor our
we'll start a cooking Patreon. That's what we'll do. Oh man. I like how we went from like sad Mexican news to fine dining and culinary. Cooking is fun though. I love cooking. The thing that like, I will say this though, being a chef seems like it'd be cool until you watch like anything involving like a kitchen, right? So like, I don't know if you've seen it, like, or clips of it, The Bear. Mm-hmm. It's like a show about like a restaurant. Obviously, it's a fake show. But like a lot of it is real. So, like when he went to culinary school, the main character went to culinary school. He had some chefs that were very supportive. Some were firm, but like they were supportive. Like they told him how to do stuff. And then you had other chefs that were like, "You're like the lowest piece of fucking filth on this planet. Like, you didn't do this one thing right. You're never going to amount to fucking jack shit as a chef." And I'm like, why would you want somebody... Like, why would you want to tell somebody that? And like, some people are going to be like, well, that's how you weed out the people who, should and shouldn't be there. I'm like, but who the fuck are you to decide that? Like, am I saying that I'm a 3-star Michelin caliber chef? Fuck no. But when I cook, it's good food. When I cook, it's good. I know, and you've cooked, so I know it's good. So, like, I think having somebody else judge your food, I think is dumb. Like, now, I'm not saying, like, obviously somebody's got, if your food is bad, somebody needs to tell you that it's bad.
Yeah, that's why, like, I don't mind people tasting my food, because I'm like, tell me if it's bad. I don't want to keep making it.
But there's a difference between me saying, I think you use too much salt. Or, like, it's a little too spicy for me. And being like, you use too much pepper. Go fuck yourself. Kill yourself now. You know what I mean? Like, like there's a significant difference in that, and I think that's the problem I see a lot.
Like even like at work, I think I told your dad multiple times, or like anybody there, I'm like, if you guys don't like something I'm doing, tell me.
Yeah, because I'm a big boy. I mean, even I will say. Now, obviously, we were kids in high school. Chef, in that kitchen, once you put the apron on, chef treated you like you were grown. So if you messed up, he'd let you know you messed up. But it's the way he went about it. Now, obviously, there were times when, like, because he runs it like it's a kitchen. So when he'd get upset, and we knew it. But, like, because one time this guy dropped, like, a pot of tomato sauce or something like that. And he was just kind of, like, stunned for a second. The chef's like, what are you doing staring at it, dude? Like, get something to clean it up. And, like, that I understand. But then I think one time I cut my finger and he didn't, like, read me the right. What was it? We were it was for competition, and one of the guys on our team had he used to work at a restaurant that was off of Dixon. Okay. And one of the chefs that was there gifted him a nice knife set, so he brought it to school, obviously with the permission of chef and the principal and such. But the way we did the competition was 2 of us separated the chicken, like cut it, and then 2 of us did the cutting of the vegetables. Okay. So I was in charge of one of the people separating the chicken. I didn't have my own knife set. So one of the guys in my kitchen said, hey, you can use this knife set, at competition because I've got a spare. These knives were so sharp. When I was practicing separating chicken, I cut my finger and I didn't know I did it. I was like, damn, this chicken is bleeding a lot. And I'm over here rinsing it off. And I'm like, why is my finger bleeding? And that's the scar. It cut my finger so deep. It took like weeks for that thing to heal.
I don't have it anymore.
It was nuts.
I had it for a while. I guess it could.
It was crazy. I was like, damn.
Yeah, you can still. It's like clear though, like white. I was
like it didn't even hurt.
I was making tacos. When I was with,
well, I guess it's typical. I was cutting up chicken. So.
That's funny. Oh, well. I was cutting, but I was cutting lettuce, and then I was watching a movie on TV, and I could see it from the kitchen, and I was just like there watching it because I was so interesting. I can't remember what movie it was, and I'm like, no, I was lying, and I'm like, ooh, my finger's hurting. I'm like, I look down, and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
because I was like in there.
he like made sure to like stress to us how this is how you hold a knife. If you're gonna cut something, you cut it this way. You don't like. You're not. This isn't like Psycho. You're not stabbing somebody. You don't like. You're not gripping it like it's a fucking sword. You hold it a specific way.
Yeah, I was telling Ivan, I want a good like knife, like
oh yeah, they're expensive. Yeah. If you get a really good one, like a nice like wooden handle with like a really good quality blade.
I mean, you know what Damascus is. Mm-hmm. There's a really nice Damascus ones I found. They're like $50 for just that.
Well, it's not. But you'd have to get something to sharpen it too.
But it came with its own like sharpener.
Oh, okay.
It was like, well, it was like a set. It was like a stand, and it had that.
Is it a sharpener or like a what's it called? Like a shrooner? Was it like the?
Well, it's a sharpener. I don't
was
know.
it like the stick?
No. It was,
okay. Because that's different.
No, it was inside like a box. And
okay, I gotcha.
The lever you just went up and down.
Yeah.
To sharpen it.
Because you can take the way Chef. Obviously, we had like our school knives that we used, and those sucked until we sharpened them. But like Chef's knives and some of the other knives I used for some of the other guys in there. They had sharpening, like you'd run the stone across the knife, or you'd run the knife across the stone and stuff like that. So that's cool fish. Yeah, that's the only time I've ever like cooked and eaten fish and actually liked it. Was in that class.
We have a sharpener. The knives are not the best, but with the sharpener, it's like,
it does its job.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was telling Ivan, I'm like, I've been cooking for. I mean, I don't have a job, so. I've been cooking a lot. I'm like, it's just hard to try to make something when you don't have the correct tools.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have a big blender. And someone, like, when I make sauces, it takes, like, do it multiple times in the sun. It's like a juicer, like the Ninja juicer is what it is. It's for smoothies, pretty much. And that's what I bought it for. When
we still have our... Does the blender...
I don't know. I mean, you said it didn't work. I asked you. You said it didn't work. I don't know.
I can double check.
I'll take it if you guys don't use it.
I'll double check. I gotta clean out the cabinets anyway. I'll double check it though.
I'll tell you if you.
I'll say because I'll say if you want it, by all means. I don't use it. Eric doesn't use it. The last time he used it was like making like protein shakes. So, and he doesn't do that.
That's what I do. I make protein. I don't eat them.
Well, it's just it's easy to make like you can make sauces in a blender. You can make a whole bunch of stuff in a blender. That's the cat being a cat. You want to call it here? Mm-hmm. Next episode, we're talking about cooking some more. This is carrying over into the next episode. Because if there's one thing I can talk about for a while, it's fucking cooking.
Yeah, we both.
I mean,
that's all we did at McDonald's too. I don't remember.
I'll ask my dad about some of the stuff that he used to, like, because my dad worked at a restaurant. He used to cook, so I can ask him about some of the stuff that he used to make.
I mean, my mom always said that she's like, you got it from your uncles, because they both, Sammy's dad and my other uncle. Well, they both worked at like Italian restaurants, and they both, bro. Do you like pasta? Mm-hmm. Like in general? Mm-hmm. Bro, they both make some good ass pasta. The only thing that sucks, they both put a fucking bunch of shrimp and fish. I can't eat it.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I can't eat it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Alright, let's call it here. And then we can, next episode is a food episode. For sure. Because that's something I want to spend a whole episode on that. Not that, Mexico deserved to be talked about.
Yeah, especially because, I mean, if it wasn't here, I was going to do it on my own. But.
All right, we will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for listening. Like if you want, subscribe if you want, comment if you want.
Or don't.
Yeah, or don't. It's totally up to you. If you don't want to, I'm not. We don't do this for the clicks. So, I'm Jose, and I'm Demetrius, and that's Jose. We'll catch you the next one. This is Uncut and Unoriginal. See you later.
Bye.